Hello everyone, how's it going? And welcome to today's Wild Rift video. In this video, we're going to be checking out the rework for Miss Fortune. Now, when Miss Fortune did get reworked a few weeks ago now, before this most recent patch, she was very weak, very weak. And she was so weak that Riot had to actually buff her in the most recent patch. And even with the buff, I still don't feel like she is near enough and strong as what she was before. I feel like they've taken away the sort of power that came with Miss Fortune with her early game aggression, you know, taking runes like First Strike, using your first ability off a minion, hitting an enemy champion and making full use of her passive and dealing so much damage. They've kind of taken that away now, with the passive now being to do with if you deal 3 bits of damage to an enemy champion, then you're able to deal bonus damage to the enemy champion. So you don't get the same power straight away. So you don't get that insane burst damage, but you get a lot more sustained damage now, which does buff Miss Fortune in terms of the mid and late game. But builds like lethality Miss Fortune are pretty much dead now. You don't want to go lethality Miss Fortune anymore. I think the best build now to go for Miss Fortune is just going for full crit. Going for full crit, trying to get as much attack speed and as much attack damage as possible, so your abilities and your auto attacks can do a lot of damage. You could also try AP Miss Fortune as well. I definitely want to give that a try. But in terms of the build, as I just mentioned, you know, we're going to be going for full crit in this build. Now, there is a item here that is missing that you might want to build, which is Essence Reaver. Now, the only downside with Essence Reaver now is that you need to kind of make sure that you use the right ability first with Essence Reaver, whether it's your first ability or your ultimate, to deal with the bonus damage. But now, you kind of want to use your third ability before you start a team fight, because your third ability can actually start stacking your passive Love Tap and then hopefully get up to 3 stacks, and then you'll be able to deal bonus damage with your ultimate, your auto attacks and your other abilities. However, with Essence Reaver, if you were to do that, then your third ability would get the bonus damage from Essence Reaver, which is not really getting the full value out from the item. So that's why we're gonna go for a full crit build without the Essence Reaver, because I feel like her mana is not really too much of a problem now as well, especially because they reduced the mana now of Miss Fortune's third ability. In terms of boots, we're still going to go for Gluttonous Greaves. Still very powerful boots, giving us attack damage, and Omnivamp as well, giving us a little bit of healing during the early game. Bloodthirster, still the best first item in the game and one of the best AD carry items in the game as well. Attack damage, crit rate. We have the physical vamp as well, giving us a lot of sustain during the early game. And also the Bloodsworn passive gives us a bit more AD and attack speeds. Infinity Edge as a second item. The Infinity Edge plus Bloodthirster combo is such a strong combo in the game right now. Even though Infinity Edge only gives you 220% crit instead of 225% crit, because it did get a little bit of a nerf, but still very powerful combo. 50% crit chance, and your crits dealing more damage is very important. You have to remember as well that your first ability is guaranteed to crit when it bounces off a unit or a champion or a minion or anything like that. That second bounce on the first ability is always going to crit, so that's going to be buffed by Infinity Edge. And obviously you have a chance to crit with likes of your auto attacks and also your ultimate, so all of this being able to do more damage with Infinity Edge is just perfect. Mortal Reminder for the percent armor pen, attack damage over time and applying grievous wounds. Overall, a very strong item. In terms of your fourth crit item, you can be a little bit flexible. I have Immortal Shield Bow here, and the reason why I go for Immortal Shield Bow is that Miss Fortune doesn't have any sort of dashes or survivability in any way, which is still a downside to Miss Fortune, by the way, is that she's not like, I don't know, Ezreal, Caitlyn, Xayah, Kai'Sa. You know, you think of all these other AD carries and they have a way of being able to escape or dash or something like that to be able to escape. Miss Fortune doesn't have that. She has to rely on dealing more damage than the enemy champion to actually survive. And with Immortal Shield Bow, you get the lifeline passive, so you can get a lifeline shield if you do drop low on health, which might help you a little bit with that survivability as well. And the same again with the final item. Again, I have Guardian Angel here because, again, as I just mentioned, Miss Fortune is a very what's the word called? A very exposed champion, I guess you can say. And she gets exposed a lot, and she's a very difficult champion, I guess, to kind of position and make sure that you're in the right place at the right time with Miss Fortune. So that's why with Guardian Angel, you can come back, resurrect if you do overstep and do make a few mistakes. In terms of runes, I've been seeing empowerment with Miss Fortune. I personally don't really like it. Lethal tempo is not really that great either, because you still don't want to auto attack that much. You still want to make full use of standing back and using your ultimate. That's why I've just gone for Conqueror. I think in general, this rune will just be really good for Miss Fortune. Extra AD, extra Omnivamp. Overall, it's pretty decent. Brutal as well for the extra auto attack damage. This also works with your first ability. Giant Slays deal more damage to them bruisers and tanks. Legend Alacrity, since we already have 3 items that already has the physical vamp, plus Conqueror also gives us physical vamp as well. So Legend Alacrity just to give us attack speed, and then we have Bone Plating. Now if you do want a little bit of mobility, you can change Bone Plating out for Hex Flash. That's also another option. And then for the summon spells, we have Flash and we have Exhaust. Yeah, as I mentioned, overall, I don't really like Miss Fortune's rework. I do think that she still needs more buffs, even with the most recent buff that she just had. I'm not too sure the direction that they're trying to go with Miss Fortune. As I mentioned, she's just weaker now during the early game, and she's a bit stronger in the mid and late game. But the problem is that when she uses your ultimate, you're super exposed, and then you can easily get jumped on by assassins and bruisers and pretty much just die straight away. But let me know what you think of the Miss Fortune rework down in the comments. And as always, take care, enjoy the gameplay, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Like, I've only played, what, 150, 200 games this season? Not a lot when you think about it. That's not a lot when you think about it. All right, let's give this a try, shall we?
Suit up, hop out, and cover each other's
Jarvan, Miss Fortune bot lane. We're against Ezreal Sonar, which actually might not be too bad for us. Honestly, though, I still don't like Miss Fortune's update. I still don't like it at all. I would much prefer to have old Miss Fortune back, because it actually felt like she did damage. Whereas now it doesn't feel like she does damage at all. I bounced off a minion. That's fine. I feel like they tried to make the champion easier a little bit. Also, they just made us so much weaker.
A still target is a dead target.
I mean, you know what the crazy thing is as well? Is like my patch notes that I got from Riot didn't include the Miss Fortune buffs. So they must have added Miss Fortune buffs like last second. Because I did not get that in my patch notes. Okay, we're doing a bit of poke damage. Not bad. Our Q's doing a little bit more damage. Ezreal's gonna one-shot you? Yeah, this Ezreal buff is pretty scary. I don't like this. I personally do not like this Ezreal buff. Didn't bounce. My Q didn't bounce off the Sonar onto the Ezreal. That's a bit unlucky. I'm trying to like line up the Ezreal here, but it's a little bit difficult. Can Jarvan eat? Oh, I thought Jarvan was going to be able to E the Ezreal there. We don't know where the jungler is. I don't even know who their jungler is. Nice, first bloods. That's another champion I want to play today as well. Is Swain. I want to play Swain with the Rod of Ages buff. J4 broken support viewers. It's so true. It's so true. I mean, honestly, like, Jarvan support's not bad. You know what's happened yesterday? I played a few games off stream, and I picked Miss Fortune support, and the guy forced himself to pick Thresh, and told me to go AD carry, when I actually wanted to play Miss Fortune support. Like, AP Miss Fortune. Which is actually not a bad pick, by the way. We get him here? Oh, he got so baited. He got so baited. He used his E to go forward. He got so baited by me. Nice. Can we dive here? Who even is a jungler? I haven't seen a jungler all game yet. Oh, Volibear. One more plate. Nice. Really, really good. My Jarvan's still not level 5 yet. I feel like if Jarvan was level 5, we could have done something bot lane. Volibear is bot side. But yeah, I just stepped forward, played aggressive because I knew the Hecarim was in my jungle, so it was all good. Patch 5.1c already? Yeah, do people not know that patch 5.1c is live? Every single time that there's patch notes, the patch comes out 1 day later. Happens every single patch. Every time there's new patch notes. Nice. Okay. Cheeky little double kill. We're doing damage, which we wouldn't have done in the last patch. Nice. Good job, Jarvan. Really nice that Jarvan actually focused the Sona there, knowing that the Ezreal will just use his third ability to go away. It was really well played there by Jarvan. Can we get this tower? I'm going to die for it probably, but... Wait, maybe not. Oh my god, we don't even die for it. Oh, this is so free. Nice, good job. I need 100 gold. Oh, I really want to stay for 100 gold. Ah, fuck it, fuck it, fuck it, fuck it, fuck it, fuck it. I need one more minion. I didn't even get the fucking minion. Okay, now I've got Bloodthirster. I needed that one more minion to get Bloodthirster. That means I'm a bit late to the dragon. That was probably not worth it, but it's okay. Oh, they're going aggressive mids. Decent shockwave. Can he dodge? No, he can't. Jarvan ulti. Should be able to trap them. They need to be careful though. I shouldn't really be pushing bot lane here. I should have gone mid. I can push this one wave though. I should have really gone mid here instead of bot lane, but that's okay. Honestly, so far so good. Volibear's going to take Rift Herald probably. We do something here? Big ulti. Okay, they got Rift Herald. A little bit unfortunate there, but we still did good. We can maybe get mid tower here. No, I don't think we're getting this mid tower. Oh, maybe we do actually. I'm gonna go bot lane as well. We need to defend this Ezreal. Yeah, I feel like I don't need Essence Reaver. I have enough damage already with Bloodthirster. Nice. Hey, we're actually doing quite a bit of damage now with my passive. I tried a bit of Misfortune off stream and she felt pretty weak, but now it's actually okay. Oh, they're going to use the mid lane. They're probably going to get mid lane tower from this for this, but it's okay. Rework Riven. Oh yeah, Riven's rework is already in the game. That was already in the game last patch. It was just a little bit delayed. Same as like Jack's rework. It's a little bit delayed. Snowballing is real. Yeah, I feel like with Misfortune, still, if you get an early lead, then you're able to snowball pretty heavily. Icons 2 when? No, the Jack's rework is not live yet. It's live June 20th. Not live yet. Still have to wait a little bit. Are we winning this bot lane fight? That does not look good.
A still target is a dead target.
How did they live? That's pretty big. Nice. Huge combo. Nice. Really, really good for my team. See, this is a sort of game where I actually don't feel like I'm under any threat. If you're against any assassins on the enemy team, then it's kind of screwed. I feel like assassins just in general are a lot weaker now. Because First Strike got weak. First Strike is weaker. It means that in general, assassins are weaker.
We're stronger
Yeah, I think Ezreal's kind of given up this game, it seems like. I go back to Infinity Edge. Tarek when? Oh, I don't know when Tarek's going to come in. Killer Pike, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. So yeah, I'm just not going to go for Essence Reaver. I'll just go for Mortal Reminder. Yeah, Maokai soon. Who's excited for Maokai? Hopefully you're all excited for Maokai.
Slow and steady won't win.
You can roam top here, try and do something. Oh, it's so huge. Nice, another huge ulti. Really big angle. Wait, how am I taking aggro? Okay, we just go bot lane. Ekrim's on a rampage as well. The only one that I'm a little bit worried about on their team is the Volibear. It's the only one that I'm kind of worried about. I'm going to get anti-heal. Swain has healing. Volibear has healing. Sona healing as well. Anti-heal's pretty important in this game. I have ulti in 20 seconds. Does anyone know how new Hecarim's Q works? Has anyone tried it yet? I need to try Hecarim with his new Q.
An ear to the ground, an eye to the future. Target locked. Bang bang.
It's kind of hard for this Jarvan to lock down the Ezreal, because Ezreal just has his dash. Can be a little bit difficult. I'll just go back for Lost Whisper. Actually, I'll just go bot lane for now.
Open fire. Got some business to take care of back at squad.
Go back bot lane. Get out the wave and then come mid. Is lethality still viable? No, I don't think so. I don't think lethality MF is viable anymore. First Strike got nerfed. Misfortune doesn't benefit anymore from just attacking one single champion. Like, doesn't get any benefits anymore. Wow, I actually nearly killed Sona. I wasn't even aiming for the Sona that time. Really good job. Can we get any more here? Ekrim kind of missed times. Just get tower for now. Can we get an hip? We should just take their jungle camps right now and go towards Baron. I have Mortal Reminder on base. I want to get Mortal Reminder. Oh, from France. Am I the only one who doesn't have Maokai on Wild Rift? Oh, Maokai doesn't come out until next Thursday. 1 week until Maokai comes out. How will Swain be this patch? I think Swain will be pretty good. I want to try Swain with Rod of Ages. It's one of the champions I have on the list to test. Yeah, if you read the patch notes, Maokai doesn't come out until next week. By the way, bonjour. Bonjour from France. Not from France, but to France. I should say, not to France. Not from France. I'm not from France. Okay, we didn't really do that much damage. But like every single time that you use your ulti now, you need to use your third ability. Because your third ability will help you stack the love tap. Nice, dominating. The flash forward was a little bit ballsy. This also might be a bit ballsy. Oh, this is... Oh, yeah, that's my bad. I got caught by the I got caught by the thing. I got caught by the Swain E. I thought I could keep my distance with the slow, but I couldn't. Okay, Akali, chill. Go Baron, just go Baron. That's my mistake. My bad. I need to get stasis to keep myself alive. I got caught by the Swain E there, unfortunately. Is Magnetic Blaster good on MF? No, not really. I don't think so. Gorilla, thank you very much for follow. Appreciate it. DQ doesn't change stuff for me. Never used that cancel. I used it sometimes. I used to cancel sometimes.
Everyone's counting on their commander.
What about AP? Is she no longer viable with it? I actually think APMF might be the best build to go. Low-key, I think APMF is probably the best build right now. Because you stack in your love tap 3 times. And your love tap can also stack with your third ability. So that in general, I think makes APMF a lot stronger. We can get the Dragon Soul here. Infernal Dragon Soul as well. Okay, we just need to make sure we position ourselves correctly. We do have stasis just in case. The only thing we need to be careful of is Sona ulti. I think Sona ulti is really the only one that can cancel, and also Swain. Riven is pushing. No, this is going to be a 4 versus 4 here. Didn't really get anyone there, to be fair. Okay. I'm noticing I do have a lot more single target damage though with my passive. It's not just about the one single burst from one auto attack. I actually have a lot of burst damage now from not lost burst damage. I have a lot of continued damage, I guess you can call it. What's even the word? I can't even think of the words. I have a lot of single target damage over a long time. It's basically what I'm trying to say. Are you fucking kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now? He stole it? Oh, that's a bit of a problem. Actually, I think it should be okay. I mean, this Volibear is doing pretty well so far. If we just group, it's fine. I think. If we just group, it's fine. Sustained damage? I guess you can call it sustained damage. Yes, that's the right word. You don't have a lot of burst damage anymore with the new passive. You have a lot more sustained damage, which is good for longer team fights. And obviously, if you're going to do a lot more damage to like a single person, you do have Infernal Soul, which is kind of nice. Unfortunately, my ultimate wasn't really great around the Dragon Pit here. I kind of tried to do it around the choke point, but really worked too well. I think if we group, we'll be okay. We just need to group. Bounce! Oh, it bounced, but he... My Q bounced, but his Sterix triggered. Oh, I tried to flash there. I want to get this. I used stasis and I didn't. I used stasis, but I used it too late. Ah, fuck. You see, I flashed there to try... I flashed in the direction so my Q could hit the Volibear. His Sterix gauge procs, so I didn't kill him. Oh, it's so unlucky, actually. More consistent damage, yeah. More consistent damage, yeah. That's also a word. No, Jack's rework is not in the game, no. I don't know how to download Wild Rift in iOS in countries where Wild Rift is banned. I don't. You'll probably have to use a VPN. I would have to say. Hello, Indonesia. Hello. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Ezreal's dealing damage now? Yeah, his build's kind of weird, but... I don't know why we're engaging mid lane right now. Are they winning? I don't know. It doesn't look like it. Are they winning 3 versus 5? Oh, this does not look good. This does not look good. I'm kind of scared. Oh, I guess Hecarim is still doing Hecarim things. Oh, they don't even need me. They don't even need me in the end. Help me! Ah! Okay, GG's. GG's. Pretty good game. Not bad, to be fair. That was a pretty successful game. We definitely made some really nice plays. Ultimates? Some ultimates were on point. Some were not. Some ultimates were okay. That's pretty insane. What was that screen? Sorry. Sorry, my bad. Sorry. I was just kind of scared. I thought I was going to die in the end. Sorry. I'm sorry. 36k damage. Pretty good. Look at all the Conquerors. I mean, everyone... It's going to go back to Conqueror meta, right? With First Strike being nerfed. Brutal damage, pretty good. Giant Slayer damage, pretty good. Hey, successful game with reworked Misfortune. And also buffed Misfortune. Buffed and reworked Misfortune at the same time. GG's. Nice game.